Blocks. Blocks never change. From my early days of Minecraft 1.7, wherein I built an entire castle out of cobblestone, to my current skill level today, one thing stays the same. Blocks. Blocks never change. So come with me on a journey and ponder the question, can I become a better builder? Hello, Minecrafters and Redstoners. I'm Natanus Likens. How y'all doing today? And there's a golem right there. Okay, so in our last episode, I said we were going to do 2 builds, and then we didn't do any building. That's kind of my fault. I hope you enjoyed the overly long gathering of resources and then the problems that ensued during it. Um, so I've got 2 builds that, we need to get on with. But before that, I have a little story to tell you. Our story begins at my gold farm. This is my last shulker box. I need more shulkers. It's time to go in raiding. However, after going through the inn gateway, I was greeted by a local. He was not happy to see me there, and I immediately died. On my way back to the inn portal, I noticed that there was a few piglins on my bridge over to the inn portal. These guys managed to kill me 3 times before I was able to get by them. Once I was finally by them, the inn gateway was not happy with me. Yeah, so now we're already up to 4 deaths, and I haven't even been in raiding yet. Once I got out there and started finding shulkers and other sorts of loot, I came across another local. Again, he was not happy with me. And at this point, I had no idea where I was. But lucky for me, I was able to find where I died and retrieve all the goodies that I had managed to collect on my trip. After a while of searching for more and more shulkers, I came across this massive inn city. And if you notice, it does not have a boat. So no elytra for me. After 3 agonizing hours of inn raiding, I finally decided to give up and go back home. But I didn't go home empty-handed. I at least found a modest amount of loot in my journeys. And this has been Story Time with Natanus Likens. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that little story. It's kind of a combination of me wanting to try something new and the fact that I don't record as often as I probably should if I'm going to be making episodes. And yeah, the golem's still right behind us, as you can see. He's right there. But anyway, so we got 2 builds we need to do, and we're going to do the first one. We're going to start off doing the sheep farm. So grab a drink, grab a snack, let's crank up the tunes, and let's rock. Okay, so there was supposed to be a time lapse here of me building up the sheep farm. Sadly, replay mod kind of glitched on me and the footage was unusable. So yeah, the sheep farm is uh okay, I'll fix that in a minute. So the sheep farm is built. I have not gone through and detailed anything. Let's just get rid of that guy real quick. Um, hang on. Okay, got rid of him. So it's not detailed enough yet. I'm not actually finished with it, but this is what we have going on now. All the way around it. So, as you can tell, I went with sandstone, a bit of lime green concrete, and some regular concrete. There is still quite a bit of detailing left to do, but this is where we're at with it. And you may recognize the door style. I actually really like this, but I'm not. I'm very confused as to how you get in through this. So I guess you do it like that. Yeah, yeah. But on the inside here, you know, we've got a little bit of a thing going on. We got two staircases here. The first floor is basically empty. I haven't quite figured out what I want to put in here. I'm thinking two different things. Either we're just going to decorate this like a house, or we're going to put a more extensive storage in here. I'm not quite sure which, because I actually have another idea for storage with this build. I'm thinking about expanding that, our little smelter area, and like doubling it up, like making it come out to somewhere about here, and that'll be our storage. But yeah, this is what I've got for the sheep farm. Now, obviously, we got an ugly cobblestone mess here. I'm not sure what to do about that yet. I'm thinking we'll bring it out to this block, and then we'll put a retaining wall in right here beside the road. Uh, I have extended the road a little bit finally. It's just cobblestone at the moment. It's still kind of ugly. It's still a work in progress. But over here at the wood farm, you'll see some things going on. I finally put it in this ladder. Hang on, let's just deal with these guys first. Here, kill him. I don't have a bucket, but we did just pick up 3. Sorry about this. This was not planned. Having to take care of things. Okay. Last thing I want to do is trigger a raid right now, because I have other plans to show you guys. Let's just go over here, get some milk, get rid of the bad omen. Oh, there's still one more. You guys are interrupting me. Uh-oh. I heard it. What? How? They spawned over there. I missed. Okay. God, the sheer audacity. Anyway, if you don't get the joke, well, you're just not gonna get the joke. So, I got a little bit of a structure going on here for the wood farm. Uh, it's still, I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I want this to look. I do want to cover up all this, uh, what is this? Chiseled stone. I still want to cover up all that, so the roof's probably going to be right about there, sort of, and then we're going to have this kind of sloping, a sloping roof here, and then it goes out into this flat roof, and then right here on this section, I want this to curve. So we'll have kind of a big shape here, and I think I want to have a big glass window there too. It's still a work in progress. We'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, that's what I've got going on here, and that circle there is in preparation of having giant. I've lost the word. Smokestacks. Smokestacks. Yeah, we're gonna put really big smokestacks around both of the farms. Maybe. I just realized this one may not. It may just be a smokestack on that one. I just realized this ladder is in the way. You can't even see what it's used for right now because I harvested everything out of here. But this, once we start growing some warpwood trees, this will allow me to get up here and get all the warp blocks, whatever they're called, and shroom lights. But yeah, that's what I got going on there. And I'm going to show you another little project that I've decided to start. This is something I've always wanted to do. It's this is not my actual spawn area. My actual spawn is way out this way. And I've always wanted to make some kind of big build around the spawn so that when other people spawn in, they spawn in inside this humongous structure. You'll see it. Hang on, what? What is that? Okay, I'm getting distracted. So you'll see this gold block here, and that is ground zero, or the spot that I actually spawn in every time I die without a bed set. So eventually I'm gonna make something, some kind of build around here. That's one project I want for the future, but okay, I'm still very confused as to what this is. I didn't put that there. Where did this come from? I don't know. I've been noticing strange things in my world here lately. It's almost as if the world is starting to have a heart attack or something. Heart attack, or the world's falling apart, or something. But that I don't know what that is. I mean, what is going on here? Something's not right. You know what? You know what? Hey, um, computer. Hello, hello, computer. Log me off. Captain's log. Stardate HCS 009041822. I was on my way back to monitoring order and jurisdiction around nearby galaxies when they contacted me with a mission. The details outlined in the mission outlined a nightmare scenario. Why they chose me for this, I have no idea. They haven't received a transmission from one of their deep space transport ships in over 2 years. A lively bunch of adventurers, going from planet to planet, terraforming them and setting up future colonies. I knew an adventurer once. Turned out to be an imposter, so I had to eject him from the ship. I'm not a cleaner for fun. The Hermethius deep space transport ship has been unreachable for nearly 2 years. Nobody knows why. Furthermore, within the last 5 months, a few colonies they previously set up have gone dark. Contact with planet HCS 7 was disrupted less than 2 months ago, and planet HCS-8 was roughly 5 months ago. Command fears something has happened, and it's spreading inward. I'm about 10 light years behind them. My mission is to try and catch up with the ship, clean any alien incursions where needed, and re-establish communications on my journey. Unfortunately, my ship is not capable of catching up to them in a timely manner, nor is there a ship they can lend me for this mission. Sort of. They've rigged a cargo ship with 4 phaser beams, 2 ion cannons, fighter thrusters, and a prototype FTL drive engine. They've deemed this ship the first Predator-class ship, a cargo ship converted into a weapon. Honestly, it looks like a hunk of junk you'd expect a nerf herder to own. They've also installed a Hermetrix, which I am to log so many hours in per day. Virtual reality gives me a headache. I've used it 3 times so far. It makes it hard to tell the difference between my dreams and waking eyes. The FTL drive engine they installed has one glowing flaw. It's a prototype that can only be run a few hours before needing to cool down. In all likelihood, I may never catch up to their ship, bearing the significant progress difference between us. My own attempts to make contact has been unanswered thus far. My goal is simple. Keep flying till I meet up with them or die trying. I am a cleaner. I hunt down and destroy dangerous alien life. You name it, I make it extinct. And this is only the beginning of my story and of my journey.